class. Happy Wednesday. We are going to get started in 2 minutes. You officially don't need anything other than a mat. However, we are going to be doing some lunges and some single leg deadlifts. So if you have a weight nearby and you want to use it, or a kettlebell or a backpack or something like that, you can use it for resistance. Today our workout consists of 3 groupings of 5 exercises. I lied. We're going to go through the first 5, take a break, second 5, take a break, third 5, etc. So in that 5 is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do exercise 1 4 times in a row. Then exercise 2 4 times in a row, and keep going. So it's 20 on, 10 off, like our standard Tabata style. So if we do something that changes sides, so we're doing a right side, then a left side, then a right side, then a left side. So if you have weights and you want to use them, beautiful, great. You'll be doing things slower than myself. I'll be doing no weights today, but know that it's always an option for you. We do have a couple things that we're going to be on the ground for, so you may want a mat just for your own comfort level. There is no, there's one exercise that involves jumping, and that's going to be a pop squat. So we're going to be here and we're going to be popping up. However, if you want to take out that, you can do so very easily by just taking out the jump. So no pressure there. So grab your water, grab your mat, grab your weight if you're going to use it, and meet me back here in 1 minute. Okay, I think we are about ready to begin. So we're just going to start by let's just moving your leg in front, doing a little like side to side kick. And a little diagonal. And then when that feels good, if you wanted to get a little higher, you can. Our legs are straight. Whew. And now let's make it a knee up instead. And let's go to a kick. Make sure we're not going to kick anything. Oh, my name's Jen, by the way. I always forget. I just assume you know who I am because you're clicking on the video. But hi, my name is Jen. And let's bring in some arms, so we're going to punch. Let's do one more each side. Beautiful. Let's march in place and swing those arms. Getting a little bigger. Bringing those knees a little higher. Even if it means slowing down, totally fine. And let's transition that to a butt kick behind. If you want to add in a little hop, you can, or you can take it away. Once that's good, let's go a little side to side. And let's add in a punch. Slowly back down. And just side to side. Bringing those feet a little wider each time. And then pausing, sitting back, side lunge. And switching out. Let's switch back, arms up. Come up, switch sides. And up, switch sides. Let's keep going with that. Going as low as you can, comfortably. Still sitting back, still seeing your toes. Let's do one more to each side. So here. And come up here. Beautiful, come back to the middle. Hands on the hips. Lean forward and back up. Next time you lean forward, stay down, drop that shoulder. And so shut, other side. Come back to the middle, come on up, and heel toe those feet in. Little jog. All right, I'm gonna go over our first 5 exercises. We have arm circles, which are just gonna be, so we're gonna do 20 seconds one direction, 20 seconds the other direction, blah, blah, blah. So that's gonna be exercise 1. Then exercise 2 is our low lunge. So we're gonna keep going to one side. So this is maybe one that you wanna wait for. And so right side, left side, left side for our 4. Then we have our inchworm. We're gonna come down, walk it out to a plank, come back in, tap the feet, and then go back out again. We're not rolling all the way up. It's only 20 seconds. So we're going out, coming back in, going back out, coming back in. Then we have a punching bag. So you're gonna have a nice little boxer shuffle with those feet, and then your arms are gonna be up, punching. So we're gonna go one way, the other way, one way, the other way. And then rocket bands, we're gonna be down on the belly, laying on the ground, lifting our chest up off the ground. So here and back down. Those are our first 5 exercises. So we're still moving around. Are we ready to begin? So they're not crazy hard for this first round, no problems. But if you want the weights for the low lunge, grab it now. Shake everything out, grab some water, and we're gonna begin. All right. 5 seconds. Arm circles, starting out nice and chill. All right, so we're going forward. Now these circles are as big as you want them to be. But you're standing up nice and tall regardless. You can walk around, but we're not leaning forward, we're not leaning back, we're not doing anything weird. And remember what direction those arms are going so we can reverse it next round. All right, come down. You ready? Other way. And down. 2 down, 2 to go. We'll pick up the gist of this really quick. Not making anything too rocket science-y today. All right, round 3, let's go. Our next exercise is going to be that low lunge. So when we have that 10 seconds off, if you're going to grab a weight, grab it. All right, arms come down, shake them out. So we're lunging to one direction for that whole 20 seconds. Just gonna make a little bit of room on my mat. Okay. If you want to make it different, you can bring that knee up in between. I'll ask, because if you do it on one side, you do it on the other. All right, other side. So you can make these fast if you want. You don't have to, but the option's there. Right, back to side A. Always keep moving in some way, shape, or form during these 10-second breaks. Doesn't have to be anything intense. You can make it intense. You can run in place, you can do jumping jacks. You can do whatever you want to keep that intensity up. Or you can use that time to grab some water, adjust weights, get to your next position. Anything like that. Number 4. Next up, we have those inchworms. So you're going to go somewhere where you can move in a forward motion without hitting anything. So this is 4 of the same right in a row. We're not alternating and doing anything different each time. 4, walk out to a plank, come back in. Alright. Walk out, nice plank. Walk back, touch those toes. Alright. Just that 3 more times. When you're coming out to that plank, make sure you're putting weight along the whole hand, not just doing just the palm or just the fingertips. Make sure your hands are spread nice and wide. One more time through. And then we're going to stand up for those punching bags. So one more. All right, so we can do a boxer shuffle if we want, which is just going back and forth between the 2 feet, or we can just step in place. But we're going to be going forward first. All right. Hitting an imaginary punching bag here. Bringing those hands up to about chin, nose, forehead height, something like that. And relax. Now we're going to go the other direction with those punches. Same thing with the legs. So we're bringing up that heat in the body just a little bit. 2 down, 2 to go. Forward again. And backwards. All right, next exercise on the floor for those rocket mans or rocket womans. Okay, on the ground. Our arms are behind us, our palms are up. And we're going to lift that up. So lift up, hold it for a couple seconds, back down. Do not hold your breath. We're squeezing those glutes. We're activating the muscles in our back. And rest. This is our fourth exercise. So our fifth exercise. Once we've done, go through 3 more times, we'll have a break. Try to look down and keep a nice neutral neck as much as you can. And rest. And up. And relax. Okay, so stand up, take a break, grab some water, and then make sure you come on back so we can go over round 2. So we have 1 minute and 50 seconds. That doesn't mean you need to take a 1 minute and 50 second break. You can if you want. Otherwise, you get your water, you come back, you're doing some boxer shuffles, you're doing some jump rope, you're doing some high knees, you're moving around, you're doing something during this recovery time. Just because it's recovery, it can be active recovery as well. Our next grouping is a little bit harder, nothing crazy. We have single leg deadlifts, curtsy lunges, pop squats, body saws, and uppercuts. So keep yourself moving. I'll demo these exercises. So single leg deadlift, you're going to have a weight in your hand if you have a weight, and you're going to lean forward and back up, coming to parallel to the ground as you can. So right side, left side, left side. Curtsy lunge, coming behind and back down. So we're going to do all one side. So right, left, right, left. Pop squats, you're going to come down, touch the ground, and pop up like a frog, or you're just doing regular squats. Body saws, you're going to be down on the ground in a plank, preferably on your mat. You're going to be on your forearms, and we're going to be leaning forward and leaning back like we're sawing. And then we have uppercuts, which will stand on up and uppercut as such. Okay, so we are starting literally in 15 seconds. So hopefully you had a chance to get your water, get situated. We're doing the single leg deadlifts first. If you have a weight, grab it. If not, don't worry about it. All right, pick a side, any side. And let's go. Really working on balance here, so find a point in space where you can look. Trying to tap down as little as possible. So just tapping that foot down as compared to putting that whole foot down, or tapping those toes down instead of putting that whole foot down. Or I'm going to switch to the other leg. Side A. And side B. Curtsy lunges, so we're going back and behind like we're curtsying to the queen. All on one leg, and then all on the other leg. So I'm coming down, and then I'm tapping back. If I wanted to stay in that lunge, you could. No one's stopping you. You just pick the depth and make sure you're consistent the whole time. Switching legs. Are we standing up nice and tall with that upper body? Hope so. Other side. Get ready. And other side, and then we go into those hop squats. And these ones, you get a tiny bit of a break because you're switching sides every time. But these ones, like the next couple, are all just 4 in a row. All right, hop squat. So touching the ground and popping up. Make sure the head is up nice and high so we don't get dizzy. And take out that hop if you want to. And you can follow my speed, or you can go faster or slower. And relax. Three seconds, not a lot of break, just the 10. Two down, 2 to go. I'm going to do the next round without the jumps. Feel free to join me if you want. faster, so just going down and up. We can still even bring that hand to the ground if we want and do the exact same thing without the hop. Or we can stay up high. Whatever is best for you today. One more left. And then we're on the ground for the body saws. So if you want to be near your mat, we go for those 10 seconds. Ready, let's knock it out. Five seconds. All right, so I'm gonna grab my mat. I'm on the ground. I'm on my forearms and I'm leaning forward and back. Relax. 3 more. Use your back straight. Hopefully. Are your hips weird to one side? Are you doing a triangle with your back? Hopefully not. If there's no one in the room that can help you, be like, put those hips down. Maybe there's something you can look into, like a fireplace screen. I've even had people set up cameras and video their workouts just to delete it at the end, but just so they can see. Oh no, I forgot. One more. Can't count. And we're going to stand on up for uppercuts. All right, now we're standing on up. This is exercise number 5, so a break is coming. And we're punching, and we're swinging that lower body too. We're in a little bit of a squat, and we're making sure we're not going to punch ourselves in the chin. You pick the speed. Ready? Go, go, go. Earn that break. All right, 2 more left. One more. Punch, punch, and punch. All right, break time. So as before, grab some water, grab your weights, do all your things, come on back, and then keep yourself moving. Our last grouping is going to use the mat for 4 out of 5 exercises. So make sure you have something comfortable. If it's on a mat, maybe it's a blanket or a towel or a squishy carpet. A lot of core and isometric-y stuff is coming for round number 3. All right, so I'm going to go over these exercises. We have plank walks. So we're going to be in our plank position, and we're going to move our right foot and our left hand, our right hand and our right foot at the same time. So go. We're going to go as far as we can one way, and then as far as we can the other way. Then we have our V-sit pulses. So we're going to be in a V-sit here, or a V-sit here, and pulsing those arms. Try and make your body into as much of a V as possible. And then we're going to pop on up. Go to a wall if you have it for a chair sit, or just sit back and high hold like I'm going to do because I don't have a wall near me. And then we have up and down planks. So we're going to be plank, leading with the right arm up and down, and then leading with the left arm up and down. Boom, 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 and then crunches. So that's what we got. We are starting in 15 seconds. Last grouping through, 4 times piece, the 5 exercises, and then we're done. So plank walks first. So remember, right side of the body moves together, the left side of the body moves together, and that's kind of a hard thing to get sometimes when you're in the middle of it. So do your best. And then just drop where you are and keep up. When this clock strikes go again. All right, 2 seconds. You have less than 10 minutes of work left. All right. One more left. And then we're going to stay down on the ground. We're going to do those V-sits. So just get comfy on the ground. Right. The V-sits. Remember, your feet are on the ground or up in the air, and we're pulsing. Your knees can be bent. And down. I'm going to turn this way so I can see the clock. Remember, your feet can also be on the ground. That's fine too. I'm going to do this one while landing feet on the ground. And we're just pulsing up, down with those arms. All right, that's 2 down. You already gets it? And down. And then once this one is over, we're going to stand on up. It's just 20 seconds, that's it. Count to 20 in your head, make sure you're not holding your breath. Three, two, one. All right, wall sits or chair holds, depending on what situation you got going on. Sitting back. My hands are not on my thighs. They're wherever they need to be, so they're not on my thighs. I pick the depth. And shake it out. Back down. Two, one, back up, check it out. If you can't go as deep, don't go as deep. Maybe you, if you're standing up like me, maybe you change it to a sumo squat position. Maybe that's more comfortable for you. Can you be in that position here? It's obviously working different muscles. Well, it's working the quads and hamstrings and the glutes, but it's working a little different because your legs are in a different position. But sometimes when you start getting fatigued, you don't want to make mistakes, we can just change the exercise just a little bit. And relax. I'm going to do that sumo position one more time because I can. Then we're going to go down for those up and down planks. So our arms are here, then they're here, and they're here, then they're here. You can be on your knees, you can be on your toes, but we're going to leave with that same arm the whole time. And then switch for the next round. 3, 2, 1, beep. Okay. Move my clock so I can see. All right, get ready, get set. Pick an arm, it doesn't matter which one. Rest, and now we're going to lead with the other side. We have 3.5 minutes left, that's it. I know you got this. Four seconds. And rest. Side A again. Once you finish this one, we're flipping on over. Last exercise, just regular old crunches or sit-ups if you prefer. Alrighty, flip it over. Hands across your chest, behind your head. Your choice. Elbows out if they're behind your head. Squeezing that belly button in. Getting rid of that gap between your back and the mat. knowing we have very little time left to rest, very little time left of class. And relax. I'm going to do the last 2 as full sit-ups. Feel free to join me. Don't worry about it. Stick with the crunches. This is where people can pull on the neck. So I literally just put my hands to the side of my head so I can't. Last group, last 20 seconds. Last 10 seconds. 2, 1. And we are done. Grab some water and then come on back to your mat and we will stretch you out. Alright, when you're done, come back to the mat and let's bring those feet together. Hold on to my feet, I'm just going to lean forward. And I want to put my hands and arms on those thighs and press just slightly with the weight of my arms, that's fine. And then come on up, I'm going to bring one leg in front and one leg behind, so I'm literally doing this with my legs. They're not crossed, they're like this. And I'm going to lean forward, hips on the ground. I'm going to walk those hands one way. And I'm going to walk those hands the other way. I'm going to come back to the center. I'm going to come on up, but I'm going to switch those legs. So now it's the same thing, just the other leg is in front. I'll lean on down. I'll walk it one way. And walk it the other way. Come back to the center, roll it up. Bring both those legs in front, toes up towards the ceiling. Bring those arms up. I want you to lift up to the sky and then lean forward, stretching out those hamstrings. Release, we're going to do it one more time. We're going up and over, not just leaning over. So arms up, lift, up, and lean. And release, roll onto one side, grab a foot, pull it back. Quad stretch. Release, switch on out. Quad stretch. Release. Sit however you would like. Trust that. And then take that arm, reach it around, and try to grab that hand. Other side. Tricep. And then reach around and try to grab that other side. Release. I would like you to move around those wrists, move around those fingers. And then take your hands and grasp them, palms facing each other. And then just pull one hand down. So I'm really feeling this in the top arm in my forearm. I'm going to release. I'm going to switch my grip. And then I'm going to do the same with the other arm. It's basically this, just turn sideways. So basically what we're trying to do. All right, let's bring those shoulders up and back. And bring those arms behind, straighten those arms out. Lean forward. And come back up. Really opening up that chest. Bring one arm over the top side stretch. And then the other way. And come back to the center. We're done. Awesome work. If you have any questions about what we did today, if you have any suggestions for future classes, if you just want to say hi, let us know. We'd be glad to meet with you. Thanks for coming. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll see you later.